Tigers. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Here's Brett Gardner now, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for the Yankees.
Here comes the first pitch.
Brett Gardner.
Pulled toward right center field. Jones is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I think all opposing pitchers are going to have their hands full with Brett Gardner. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands, always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Here's the first pitch to him. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will. Just to the right of the chalk. A fair ball. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
In two pitches, you can see how quickly your fortunes can change in this game. First pitch of the game, no problem. He gets an out. Second pitch, it gets laced to the outfield for a double.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1. One out and a runner on second base. And a good eye as he lays off, and the count moves to 2-1 now on the Yankee left fielder.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
3-1 to him now. The 3-1 pitch. Ripped down the line. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. And the run will cross to make this a 1-0 Yankee lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Here's Didi Gregorius as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. Past history with Jordan Zimmerman, he has 7 hits in 18 at-bats. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. And this catches the outside corner, strike one. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely. Swinging a hard liner to center field. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Stanton rounds the corner and is headed home. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
As we take a look here, it's just a good piece of hitting and good hustle. Driving the second run of the inning home and putting himself 90 feet away with just 1 out.
Standing in now, Aaron Hicks. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Here's Miguel Andujar now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 3 runs already home here. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a slider.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full, 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they pick up 3 runs on 3. So digging in now, Jeimer Candelario. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. A ball and no strikes.
Jeimer Candelario.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Happ, a 6'5" left-hander. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has turned himself into, a solid big league ball player.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. And now a look at the hometown Tigers starting lineup in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I'll keep an eye on the leadoff guy and see what he can do in this one. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank, because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Miguel Cabrera comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 2-0 now. Now the 2-0 home. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now. Victor Martinez waits on deck. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. And Cabrera watches it miss, so he'll head to first with a base on ball. He's set. Here it comes. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. In past meetings with Jay Happ, he's got 3 base hits in 16 tries. He'll go to the bag for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Digging in now, Gary Sanchez, the American League's Silver Slugger behind the plate a year ago.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
The windup and the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. And a whiff at a good slider that time. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
First baseman. Loses 4.
And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Way in front of a great slider that time.
The count's 1-1.
A A ball and 2 strikes.
1 and 2.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. So striding in, Gleyber Torres will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit in the air out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Into the box, James McCann set to lead off the home half of the second. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. In there, and it's even at 1. To 1 and 2 now. Takes this the other way to right. Judge is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Batting 6th, center fielder.
At the plate, Jacoby Jones, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Outside, 3-0 now.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. There's 1 on to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. Tigers failed to make any noise. Still down 3-0. A nice aerial look of downtown Detroit as we welcome you back to our MLB Network broadcast from Comerica Park. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. He's got a piece of the fastball that time as it's chopped foul at the plate for strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. It's 1-2. This is lifted out to left. Waiting on it, the left fielder. 1 out. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Aaron Judge will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. 1 out, nobody on.
Nope,
and a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Striding forward now is the DH, Giancarlo Stanton, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Stanton, 28 years old. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder. And they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Pitch on the way. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Leading off the inning, Nico Goodrum. And they'll need him to get something going here. Lined hard toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice swing.
And a breaking ball stays outside. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time. And he misses 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit down the line at first. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. The 2-2. Now that ball's hit well deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. And the Tigers have cut the gap to 3-2 now.
On the mound, he might have let up a little bit, knowing the fact he was facing the 9-hitter, but you just can't do that. Goes to show there are no weaknesses in any of these lineups.
Jeimer Candelario will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Base is empty here with nobody out. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Hot shot on the ground is short. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
This is the type of production they were expecting from this guy when he came to the majors a couple of years back. He looks really at ease at the plate, and that relaxed swing is getting some really good results. Good example on that double there. Always great to see a young player blossom.
Count is and that is off the first base bag. And that's by him down the line in right field toward the corner. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's a 3-3 game. Now at the plate, Miguel Cabrera. He drew a walk his first time up. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. A ball and a strike to Miguel Cabrera. On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play. Next will be the designated hitter, Victor Martinez. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. 2 balls and a strike to the Tigers' first baseman. Oh, he just threw that fastball by him.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Swing and a liner. Foul. 2 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. So here's the cleanup hitter, Didi Gregorius. It was an RBI triple for him in his first at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Up around the face. There's a well-hit ball out to right center field. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
Wow, he's getting his daily conditioning in during the game. That's his second triple, so obviously he's seeing the ball great, and he's showing he knows how to motor around the bases just fine.
Stepping in now, Aaron Hicks. Line drive to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. 4 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
A great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
Jones is there. 2 gone.
Up next for the Yankees.
Next for New York, Gary Sanchez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way. A swing by Sanchez, and this one's soaring out into left field. Number 14 has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. So 1. Stepping into the box, James McCann hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. A ball and a strike. One and 2 to the Tigers catcher.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. First offering on its way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. This one for the shortstop, Gregorius. On to first, and Haps rolling now, 2 away. In now, number 14. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. Runs coming fast and furious here. 4-3 our score as we play the 4th. 1 and 2. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Judge racing back to the track, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Solo shot to right center, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing 1 more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Bases empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot as the result.
In now, Nico Goodrum. As he grounds one briskly to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But the Tigers are able to knock things up thanks to this solo home run. Ready now, Luke Voigt. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
First baseman, Luke.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, what a stop on the slide. It's there. He got him. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to left as they will take the lead here. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He swings and lines it to left. And a dive in left, but he can't get it. It'll get by him toward the wall. Gardner not stopping. He's headed for third. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
You've got to applaud the effort there from the left fielder. It just didn't work out as the ball squirts by him, resulting in a double. That's the danger of leaving your feet in the outfield.
Here's big Aaron Judge as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. The runner scores from second.
Now batting, designated hitter,
Giancarlo Stanton now 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And he'll take this over to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner moves into scoring position at second.
Now batting,
ready for another shot now. Didi Gregorius. He made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance. And a ball 1-0. Judge stands at second with 2 gone. Grounded to the right. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. But the throw will be well up the line as he scores easily.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in his zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
Into the box, Aaron Hicks, as he hits one on a line to left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on.
leading off with a Tiger.
Digging in to try it again, Jose Iglesias.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Jeimer Candelario is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
Drilled right back up the middle. And that's in there for a base hit, his third hit of the game.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
Breaking ball in for a strike. He was a double play victim last time around. And that one just missed outside. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose.
And he runs out of gas between bases. They tag him out to end the inning. 1 left for Detroit. They're on. Buck Farmer takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 45.
Ready once again, Miguel Andujar. He's set to start it out for the Yanks here in the 6th. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And it's off the wall in front of the bullpen. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in the game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now the Tigers have some action in the bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. 2-1. Farmer, a native of Georgia. He was a 5th-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Very weakly on the ground. Andujar leads off second with nobody out. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. And at least he held up. He must have been guessing.
Now here's the check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. Standing in, Luke Voigt. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First offering on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Castellanos has a beat on it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Well, there's a couple of ways to look at this. It never looks good to hit a man when your team is getting shelled. Seems a little suspicious. Then again, sooner or later, you've got to reclaim the inside part of the plate, or things can get even worse.
Lifted the other way out to left center, and that's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. Now the relay home. The tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second.
Now batting, right fielder.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Singled home a run in his last time up. And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Giancarlo Stanton. He was a ground out victim last time up. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
Well, things are bad enough as it is right now. 1 run in, base is juiced, and now he's falling behind the count. You can bet the guy at the plate is thinking about making this a 5-run inning in a hurry.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Torres on third. Gardner at second. Judge on at first with 2 down. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll. Next to the plate for the Tigers, the DH, Victor Martinez. He'll look to get the Tigers going in their half of the 6th. Voigt has room in foul territory. Makes the play, 1 away. Stepping up now, James McCann. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. Looks at a curveball on the outside corner. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1. The 3-1. There's ball 4. Digging in, Jacoby Jones. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Strike 1 to start the at bat. A double play ball to second. 4 to second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Striding into the box, number 14. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Ball 1 to start the at bat. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Gregorius shading to his right, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's Didi Gregorius. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled off. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Up high. 2-1 now. The 2-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's through into right. So a leadoff single here to start the 7th.
I mean, obviously this guy is built to play in the daytime. 4 for 4. You know he's seeing it good right now. These are the days that you remember for a long time.
Stepping in now, Aaron Hicks, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike. Gregorius gets his lead at first, nobody out. Line drive to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, that wasn't a very good pitch there. Up and away. That breaking ball, D-roll, that slider intended to be down and away. Instead, it was.
Up and away. Yeah, that was definitely a missed spot right there, Dan. You saw the batter's eyes light up, and he didn't miss it.
Neil Walker.
0-1 the count. The 0-1 on its way. And the changeup is way low that time. Missed with a slider.
Got to believe the manager didn't have this in mind when he went to the bullpen. This reliever's got to step up right here. It's starting to tickle a little bit after getting hit around early.
Bounce to first. To Iglesias for one. And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play. So stepping in, Gary Sanchez. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. From the stretch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Now the 2-1. Base hit, line drive into the corner. And now this will head for the 345 sign as it's off the wall. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much. Right here, he just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
And that misses, ball one. Sanchez at second with 2 down. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a soft liner. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. A ball ticketed for right center, but the ticket is revoked as he goes up to pull this one down. More baseball on MLB Network. Right. Neil Walker is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now. Greg Bird will stay in the ballgame as he'll take over at first base.
Neil Walker.
Into the box now, Nico Goodrum. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. This is line to left. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So a good start to the inning for the Tigers as their leadoff hitter's on base. From the stretch, here's the pitch. They'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul.
That was a nasty pitcher's pitch right there. Most guys strike out on that one. He was able to scramble at a little bit and give him another chance. And hopefully this pitcher misses over the heart of the plate.
Locked him up with the off-speed stuff on that one. Jose Iglesias is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
No reason to sit on anything other than the hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty V, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game in baseball. Very rarely do we see guys get through the 7th inning. So he's through the 6th here with 1 out, and Mark DeRosa, so far so good, a pretty decent outing.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be batter to batter here for the manager if he's going to continue to ride this hot hand or if he's going to go to the bullpen.
Hit hard to the right side. 4 runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2. Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball 1-2.
1 and 2.
Love the execution of that changeup, but hats off to the guy at the plate right now. That's a great take in this situation. Maybe bought himself a fastball.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
The 3-2 pitch. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. Onto the bullpen roof and gone. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, Hero. The hitter's on point. The pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses, are taking advantage.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
And it's fouled away. Ready with another 2-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Popped him up. And Gregorius will make the catch, and that ends the inning. The Tigers do get a couple, however, on this 2-run home run. Alex Wilson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Now batting, Gleyber Torres. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
2 balls, no strike.
2-0 count. The pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Castellanos is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder.
Here's Brett Gardner now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Hot shot to third. Candelario right there. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Digging in, Aaron Judge. Past numbers against Alex Wilson. Just a couple of matchups. No hits in 2 at-bats. First delivery to him on the way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And it looks like a right-hander's got enough to throw in the Tiger bullpen. Looked like a breaking ball there, but it missed badly. 2-0. Three and 0 now.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. He loses him on ball 4. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Fouled away. Judge is off at first with 2 away. Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in safely. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back. 1-1 home. Lifted down the line in left. Under it is the left fielder. And that ends the inning. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. 1-0 the count. A high fastball is in there. Well, this one's been a bit of a head scratcher despite their home run production today.
Yeah, Matty B, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all over the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball.
In there, a base hit.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
2 balls and no strikes. Outside, 3-0 now.
This inning.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that will bring an end to the appearance by J. Happ. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. 1-1. Strike 2 swinging. Oh, and a huge strikeout there as he certainly does his job out of the pen. And we'll see how they go after the next guy here. Digging in, number 14. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Gardner is there, and he has it for the out. Stepping into the box, Nico Goodrum. And, Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important for them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
The 1-1 pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Yeah, this guy's having a good day right there. You can tell he is all over. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff is going to have to find a way to attack him a little differently.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. And the runner is in from second. Now both the runners are across. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. He's safe at the plate. It's a big 2-out hit, and that ties the ball game. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And there's ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Iglesias in front, 3-1.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And a full count now, 3-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they get 3 runs on 2 bases. Daniel Stump will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Here comes the first pitch. This is in the air out to right field. Castellanos has a beat on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more. Aaron Hicks. He singled his last time up. Andrew McCutcheon will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Moving under it, Jones. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Now with the play. Neil Walker.
Neil Walker.
Pitch on the way. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Andrew McCutcheon will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Now
First offering on its way.
Number 26.
Hit hard back up the middle. And this is going to get through into center, so there's your possible winning run aboard on the leadoff single.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. Interesting here, this is where you play a little bit of manager. It's an AL game. Let's see if he employs a little National League style. Maybe ask the guy to bunt and move the runner up right here. I don't think so, though. American League, it's nasty. You're trying to drive something in a gap or over a wall.
But gloved by the third baseman for the out. First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Now the 1-2 pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats, foul. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. Here's the first pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Now the 1-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Striding in, Gary Sanchez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Hit hard towards the hole. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So the leadoff man reaches base safely here in extra innings.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now.
And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center.
Number 14 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Here's Brett Gardner now. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. And that misses for ball 1. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He's going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Jones giving chase. A dive, and he brings it. Stepping up to the plate, James McCann.
For the Tigers. Catcher.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Here's a little chopper up the middle.
Torres brings it in.
And not in time, so there you go. The possible winning run is on to lead off the inning.
Center fielder.
And he'll try and get that winning run into scoring position as he puts this one down. Back to first. It's a double play. And the prospect of more baseball looms on the horizon. There are 2 away now. First pitch of the at-bat. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Torres picks it up. Throw on to first, and we are going. Joe Jimenez takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Number 77.
Coming to the plate now, Aaron Judge. He'll kick things off here in the 11th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
I got to count 2-2.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Jones over to his left. He's got it 1 away. Giancarlo Stanton now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hard on the ground toward short. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Didi Gregorius. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a high pop-up. Candelario is there. And that retires the side. At the plate, Nico Goodrum. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Changeup in for a strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. At the plate, Jose Iglesias. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. Popped him up.
In comes Judge.
He can't get there as it falls in.
Hey, nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's 1 out in the inning. They got 1 more to play with that they could potentially be productive with. But this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in a gap.
Jeimer Candelario is at the plate as he watches ball 1. And a neck-high fastball that time. Bouncer up the middle. Step on the bag for 1. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Now to the plate, Nicholas Castellanos. And he's trying to make this a 5-hit ball game for himself right here. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Grounded up the first baseline. Bird fields it cleanly. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the Tigers leave one. And this remains a 9-9 ball game. Here's Andrew McCutcheon now. He'll lead things off now as we play inning number 12. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
2-1 to count. Fastball is looked at for strike two. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Neil Walker. No hits to this point. First delivery to him on the way, and he fouls this one off. Now here it comes. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. One out, nobody on. A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. Castellanos is after it. Oh, what happened? He dropped it. A jump, but he can't get it. It falls in and bounces over the wall for a ground rule double.
Well, he hit that one pretty well all the way out to the warning track, and clearly there's some hard dirt out there because that ball bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez fouled off. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Drilled down the line to his right, Candelario. A tag for one, throw not in time, and he's in there with his 3rd hit of the afternoon. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike one. High in the air down the right field line. Castellanos has a read on it. And the inning is over. So it's no run. Stepping in, Miguel Cabrera, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. So striding forward now, Victor Martinez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. And he will make it into second base as the winning run is in scoring position now with only one away. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Jacoby Jones the next to hit. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
1-1 to count. The 1-1 pitch. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Count still at 1-2. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And the changeup is way low that time. And here's a swing and a miss. And that, folks, is a big out number 2.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed on that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. Fastball that just misses inside.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here. As a pitcher, you have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch and he can hit one out of the park on it.
And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least 1 more. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Time to put the coffee pot. Number 19 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 19.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. And a waste pitch there, 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today. Here's Brett Gardner now. 2 hits and 6 tries for him thus far. He's set and the pitch. Pitches away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Goodrum is there. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Up next for the Yankees. Right
Here's big Aaron Judge. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And the pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
Behind 0-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Tried to work it back to that. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Now at the plate, Nico Goodrum working on a good line in this ball game. 3 for 5 thus far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. McCutchen is under it. Makes the play. 1 away. So coming to the plate, Jose Iglesias. Last time through was a base hit. A ball and no strikes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gardner is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he misses there, 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Now a ball hit sharply toward third. And this is down for extra bases. And there's your winning run moving into scoring position. And the possible winning run is into second base. He's got a 2-out double.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2-out base now to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this.
No balls and 1 strike.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts him.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Danger averted following. In now is the Yankees DH, Giancarlo Stanton. He comes into this appearance 1 for 6 on the ballgame. Short, hit hard. Iglesias is up with it. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here. Those don't come along every day. Here's Andrew McCutchen now, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. That one's in there on the black. 2-1. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Jones on the move. And that's the second out of the inning. Here's Neil Walker. He doubled his last time through. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The 0-1. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders. And this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do. First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Pitch on the way. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. David Robertson is going to finally make an appearance in this one as he'll take over in the 14th inning. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Robertson is about as stingy as they come in terms of a bullpen arm. He's proven very difficult to hit, and it's a rarer thing still to see multiple hits against him.
Yeah, Matty D, and you wonder why it's so hard to score off of this guy. He's nearly impossible to get 3 or 4 hits in an inning to score a run. He keeps his walks per 9 innings is really down, and you look at his hits per 9 innings pitch, it's no wonder why this guy's one of the top relievers in the game right now.
Way out in front.
0-1.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
2 out, nobody on. Misses, ball 2. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Our score remains tied at 9 apiece. Ready for another chance? Gary Sanchez. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Now in the box, Greg Bird. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's set. Here it comes. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and a strike now to Bird. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. Now at the plate, Gleyber Torres. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Settling in now, Brett Gardner. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. The 1-1 pitch. Missed with a slider. Tough slider down low for a strike. Bouncer down the line. That's a foul ball. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And a neck-high fastball that time.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
He's right there. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the... Stepping in, Jacoby Jones. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. Small sample, a perfect 1 for 1. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Torres has it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The batter, number 14.
Next for the Tigers, number 14. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Tried to change a pace with 2 strikes there, but it misses 1 and 2. Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it, 2 and 2.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Hit hard up the middle. Torres scoops it up. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. He's a .375 hitter. McCutcheon calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. He bats with 2 outs and the winning run at second. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Missed with a breaking ball.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. Popped him up. Sanchez is there to make the catch, and that means Shane Green has waited a long time, but he'll come on to work in the 16th inning. Standing in, Aaron Judge. He went down on strikes last time up. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Sharply on the ground. Candelario fields it cleanly, and there's 1 down now.
Now batting,
Giancarlo Stanton now.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Green, a 6'4" right-hander. He was selected in the 15th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jones has a play, and he makes the catch for the second out. Here's Didi Gregorius. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Now here's the pitch, and it's fouled away. Down and away, ball 1. The 1-1 home. Is hit very well to right. This one's hammered, and it's going to go. That one is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as they've taken a 1-run lead.
Yep, this is why you just can't rely on one pitch. These are the best hitters in the world, and when they know what's coming, they're going to jump all over it just like he did there.
Now batting, center fielder, Andrew McCutcheon.
Here's Andrew McCutcheon now, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location.
Only 1 hit in the inning on the solo shot, but it's enough to push him out in front. First offering on its way. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Castellanos.
Now a circle change, but he takes it low, ball 2. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. He's 3 for 9. He's taken him deep once.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
the leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting. Back to first, and a costly at-bat there as the possible tying run is erased on the double play.
And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one. 2-0 now. Here's a swing and a miss on the cut fastball. 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a changeup right down the middle.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better. And you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Last breath for the Tigers. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
What? What time is it? Where am I? Oh, man, it's over? Man, I thought this game was never going to end, but it did. And anytime you can win a marathon game like that, it feels awfully good.
And it's a 10-9 final at the end of this one. New York scored 10 runs on the way to victory. David Robertson earns the victory on the mound. So that's a wrap for us here this afternoon. For Mark, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees. 10 runs, 18 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base. For the Tigers, 9 runs on 19 hits, no errors. They left 13 men on base. The winning pitcher is David Robertson. The loss goes to Shane Green. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 1 minute. A reminder that for travel through downtown Detroit, pick up the People Mover train outside the stadium at the Grand Circus Park Station, located just beyond the right field gate on Witherell Avenue.